Hello, and what is going on, you guys? Hyperion-Blue-GT here. Welcome back to Gran Turismo 7 part number 24. On the last video from part number 23, European FR Challenge 550 is all about BMW road cars are taking over in 3 events. We'll be racing around on 3 European racetracks to be part in menu number 22 collection for BMW M3 between the Sport Evolution 1989, 2003, and 2007 version of the BMW M3 Coupe is now going to be a very good check and complete, along with some good moments to have a good replay, to have a good exclusive to be on the one manufacturer in different versions of BMW road cars. Is going to be a very good, excellent FR Challenge complete. So right now, let's go on to be on menu book number 23 for collection is Alfa Romeo. 3 kinds of different versions of the Alfa Romeo cars between the MiTo 2009, 4C 2014, and also to have the very best popular from Gran Turismo 5 and Gran Turismo 6 is the 8C Competizione 2008. Sounds like a very good differences of Alfa Romeo cars from small to large. But there's also to have one other thing, because I have purchased the MiTo 2009 is now already registered into the car index to have one of my Total Drama World Tour liveries is going to be put up onto Team Victory in the gold style variation. That makes the first one will be acquired to be as a small menu book to be specified. One reward to be participate in menu book 23 is another roulette ticket. So now I have to get the 4C 2014 and AC Competizione 2008. So let's learn more about these kinds of good Alfa Romeo cars before we will start out for the next collection. For this menu, I'd like you to collect cars made by legendary Italian manufacturer Alfa Romeo. The highest performance versions of several Alfa Romeo models are called Quadruplo Verde. The name means green 4-leaf clover in Italian. Of the cars you need to collect, the AC Competizione is the most powerful. Be sure to admire this one in your garage. There's a reward for you if you can collect all 3 cars, so come back here once you're done. Sweet! Sign me up for the next menu book collection to be on the 23rd to have the Competizione 2008. So I'll make sure I'll have to start out to have some size differences of Alfa Romeo cars from small to large. Lineup makes a very good difference to have a good formation as an evolution between different cars comes in with different sizes. So looks like I'm all set and good to go to have an updated performance on the BMW M3 2003. Let's head out to the world circuits to participate in European Clubman Cup 600. I'm so very excited about a different version of the Clubman Cup, which is now locating in Europe. So there it is right now. 2 Compass is now highlighted. Let's see, there might be some available races to be participate. So we're starting out to be at Alsace Racing Circuit to be specified to be on the first collection to get the Alfa Romeo MiTo 1.4 T-Sport 2009 to be finished in 3rd place or higher. Sounds like a very good Clubman Cup to have custom parts as well. But I'll make sure. The only way we have to go participate in the Clubman Cup European Edition is to have custom parts when we head down over to the GT Auto. So let's go and give a customization to see how the BMW M3 will be going on as well. Gonna have to apply parts to between Type A and Type B. Gonna have to choose with Type B, Type A. Alright, looks like I should probably have to choose a custom wing set as well. Purchase and install. One more thing. Okay, maybe that should be good enough. Now for the hood pin. Always make sure to have good kinds of different variation types will be well modified to be as a tuner car. Gonna have to do with roll cage type C. Light bulb might be giving a good super cool 9500K. Alright, just gonna have to switch things up on the caliper color to be into blue. There you go. Now let's open up the design that my UDRS Insportec livery is still there. Nope. I'll have to make sure that I'll have to try to come up with a different idea. So this design might be turns out, but it might be quite giving an A-OK. So let's give it a nice good livery editor to be colored in blue. Sorry about that. Just gonna have to see which type should I have to go with. Okay, looks like I might have to choose with a different manufacturer brand or different kinds of color variation. Okay, that should be good enough. Just gonna have to make this design temporarily. Looks like I have updated my temporarily variation design, should be quite good enough. There's no need to have time to do some UDRS customization for myself, folks. But it might have to be added up for a new variation coming soon. But still having a lot of long process whenever I had to come in by the day. Just gonna have to be patient until the livery will be well applied to have a base color will be good enough to be participate in the Clubman Cup 600 in European edition. All done, 100% complete. Alright, now let's go back to the world circuits because the perfect time is about to go. Competitive racing with some tuner style will go on to be at European regions. Let's go and participate race number 1 at Brands Hatch Grand Prix circuit. It's classic versus modern in this star-studded showdown against 600 PP class European sports car. Alright, suggested PP might be good enough to be over 600, so everything is good to go to be on the settings. Good thing I just put up with some installed parts on the engine tuning is going to be good to go before the start of the video. So here are some main rival cars to be in European Clubman Cup 600. There's the Porsche 911 Carrera RS Type 964 1992. DS3 Racing 2011, Renault Sport Megane Trophy RS Trophy 11, and the Alfa Romeo 4C Launch Edition 2014 is now welcome to be participate. So let's do this, you guys. 3 laps around in Brands Hatch Grand Prix circuit to get the Alfa Romeo MiTo 2009 to be in 3rd place or higher. But luckily, already checked onto the car index for the registration is now going to be at another one for as a prize car. But good thing I just put up some good purchasable to be on the video tweet to have some good diary entry log. So let's proceed and get some interaction for several Gran Turismo competitors are now welcome to be participate. There's Bear Roses. I am going to be racing with an AMG from now on. They are the one company that has everything I want from a manufacturer. Sounds good. Looks like this is going to be a very awesome race to have competitive cars to be well outfitted with exterior parts to be standard modified. So let's go and well improved to be on the current position in position 12. Gonna have to dive down onto turn 1, overtake the Audi TT. Alright, looks like my BMW M3 is doing well. all the days of quick practice and doing well improved. Oh snap, looks like a green Volkswagen Scirocco R. Sounds very awesome to have my favorite competition to be well joined up. There you go, looks like 2 European hatchback cars are now being overtaken by a 2003 BMW M3. Gonna have to take the next turn coming in. There's the 911 Turbo Type 9330. Alright, very good. Excellent moderation and go up onto the pace. Well, it might be optionally that I have already got the Porsche Taycan Turbo S. That should be quite very powerful enough to take part in the Clubman Cup in the European edition. But I'm always going to have to stick with the BMW M3 to have a very good standard base color with no decals in it. But there might be some several Gran Turismo opponents by using different cars with some outfitted custom exterioration is going to be well put up to have some nice livery in it. So let's go and take on lap number 2. There's S. Margolino in the same BMW M3 with the same color I currently use, but difference is to be on the blue. Good thing the recognition to be on the same car with different look, along with some tow hook to be on the Type B. Looks like Belo Borges is in the lead. Gonna have to gang up and go faster to be on the acceleration. Okay, there he is right now. Moving on in Sector 3 by using a Mercedes-Benz road car. By the looks of it, a different blue color is going to be a very good metallic type, so I could probably have to get closer and do a good overtake pass to be coming in. Alright, looks like he's using the Mercedes AMG 63S 2015. That's very awesome. Gonna have to go driving him onto the handling, staying on track, and take the next turn onto the final sector at the end of lap number 2. Okay, very good. Looks like it's gonna get much closer at the end in race number 1 before I'm about to get another MiTo to be added up onto the menu book collection. Let's kick it up and go braking at turn 1 to be at the inside cornering. Very good stable condition on the mobility. Okay, keep this old dog together. Just gonna have to go average and doing some correction to be well fitted as a modern car. Hop right back in onto the interior. Gonna have to go clean racing. That's how the number 1 main goal to be part of this video segment in this episode. Very good. Previous lap time record to be fastest in 1 minute 41.7 seconds. But I'm going 007 like James Bond to have this kind of a good spot reference. We're getting closer. Gonna have to stay on it to do some apexes before one last stretch to be in the final turn. Looks like Belo Forces in the Mercedes-Benz C63S is doing a good average handling to be on a good correction. Now gonna have to go in and take the final stretch. Here comes the checker flag and finally made it. First place in Clubman Cup European 600 is on the number 1 spot. Now that's what I'm talking about. custom parts is now also to be eligible to be on the no restrictions. Talk about having a tuner car to be racing on the track, but it was a lot of fun out there to have a good run in Brands Hatch Grand Prix circuit. Fastest lap I took is 1 minute 39.556 seconds in lap number 3. Total time is 5 minutes and 6.253 seconds is going to be on the number 1 spot at the podium. So very proud to have well driven in a European car is going to be quite good enough. Clean race bonus added up by 50%. Same price credits from last event is going to be putting up to have a new fresh red color of the MiTo is now acquired to be specified in the menu book. 28 collector's points. Very good. 1 down. 2 Alfa Romeo road cars to go. I'm so very good to have this thumbnail to be put up onto the image. Replay to be saved until moving on. But yeah, European cars also to be putting up with some custom parts along with different liveries with decals in it. But that's how real cars are also to be well driven up onto the track, you guys. I'm so very enjoyed playing Gran Turismo 7 to have the best moment after test season 3 of the Manufacturers Cup. But looks like today is May 5th, and that means Cinco de Mayo is already here. But I'll make sure the celebration on Mexico is going to be a very good, proud tradition. Now let's see what next event. So, Alfa Romeo AC Competizione at Alsace Village. But I'll make sure I'll have to save it later on to be on the right direction to start out onto the small car. So next up, Sardegna Road track to be on the medium car to be at the road course. 3rd place or higher to get the 4C Launch Edition 2014 will be at the A course. 3 laps is gonna be a very good, excellent challenge to step things up and go amateur difficulty to be on the high class. But it's gonna be a very good differences between classic and modern cars to be outfitted with tuning exterior parts with some good different designs of kinds of excellent look. But okay, that's much better. Where was I? But I'll make sure I'll have to step things up and take on Road Track A to do correctly to be on the faster ever to be on the podium in 1st place. Just like 2 other European Sunday Cup events is going to be having a hard time to be on 2nd place since last time. But I'll make sure this video segment is going to be on the number 1 spot to have a current car to be well used. Let's do this, you guys. Let's take on to be in race number 2 to have a medium Alfa Romeo car to be ended up on 3rd place or higher. Gonna have to go up onto the high pace, starting out with the FF cars along with the RR drivetrain cars. There's 2 Porsche cars coming in onto position 8 and 9. The 964 Carrera RS 1992 and the 930 Turbo is now going to be catching up onto DS3 Racing 2011. 3 cars by the overtake, 1 excellent push to be on the pace. So let's go, 6 more cars to go. That should be a piece of cake to have a good, excellent run. Alright, looks like A. Foncena is now currently in position 5 in the Alfa Romeo 4C. Early version of the Group 4 car to be labeled as a launch edition. Same car, different look, and labeled as a road car. Now for the Lamborghini Countach 25th anniversary 1988 is currently in the number 4th position. Gonna have to slow down, go in concentration, and wait for the final moment to be in the last turn. excellent acceleration and proceed forward to be on a sharp turn. Whoa man, that was so close. For the second, I thought I was like get spun out before dropping down to a different position. But I'll make sure the handling will be keep me in good motion. Full speed up ahead. Now coming up on to lap number 2 in the halfway mark. Let's go maintain. Better have to make room for better roses. Correction, and that's the ticket. Now for the BMW C8 2001. Nice different look and decals to be on the rear. By the differences of the license plate between the standard to be on the Type A in America and Japan and Type B to be as a European license plate version. But good thing it also to be comes up to have a correction to be well compared to have the differences between two types of license plate. But I know. I'll make sure just gonna have to keep focus on the race. That would be the main effort to step things up to go forward to be in the lead. Alright, let's go and take the final sector to move on. Very good to have a daytime condition in Sardegna in a road track condition. But I'll make sure we'll have to get there to the windmills because I have to catch up with you guys. Alright, that should be a very good, excellent turn with no apexes. Gonna have to go full straight to beat my lap time after taking lap number 1. Here I go folks, final lap, let's get it on and take a good, excellent, clean time attack to do an excellent technique work before proceed on to the circuit experience menu book. After taking menu book number 23 for collecting 3 Alfa Romeo cars, it looks like it's going to be a very good correction to be moving on to be on circuit experience. Will be recommended to start out on Dragon Trail Gardens. Perfectly to have some good excellent changes from the previous update to be used as the original prize money earned. But however, it's going to be very much bigger to be currently to have more updates a while ago. Well, of course, we're currently on version 1.13 to have 3 new cars, including the track layout variation on Circuit de Spa Francorchamps 24-hour track. But it was a lot of fun out there since round 2 in test season 3 of the Manufacturers Cup. So we're getting closer onto the halfway mark. Just gonna have to deaccelerate and push up the gas and go for the pace. Alright, that should be quite good enough, and go for the braking collection to be well put up onto the line. Mastering a course layout of Sardegna Road track is very important for championship events. But I know, I'm just really missing out for round 2 in test season 2 of the 2022 Series Nations Cup because of my absence. But only 8 videos is going to be doing okay. Almost close enough, and go for the checker flag finish in first place. Wow, so much fun out there to be on the 8-course track. All in the day's work, doing exercise to be on the tuning BMW M3 is going to be doing incredible out there. Lap number 3 I took to be on the fastest lap, 1 minute and 56.793 seconds in a total time of 6 minutes with a decimal of 606. but that might be quite good enough. Gold trophy is now received for having a prize money to be added up. Almost there for a daily workout complete to be on the driving marathon. And there goes the Alfa Romeo 4C Launch Edition 2014 is now acquired to be specified in the menu book and registered to the car index. That hit the spot. This car is a perfect Rosso Alpha to be stored in the garage. Now let's zoom in and capture the thumbnail to be added up on the replay for having a good different menu on the update. Just give me one more moment to go to the options to have the music will turn on. Okay, that's better. Note to self, always make sure to turn the music off before the championship event is very important for the next video. So now, after having 2 Alfa Romeo cars have already acquired to be specified in the menu book, there's only one more event to go. We're heading up to Alsace to be in the final race in European Clubman Cup 600 to get the 2008 Alfa Romeo AC Competizione. Is a very good, strong, powerful sports car to be racing with some several European cars. But so awesome that I'm about to get this one to be as a prize car in 3rd place or higher. 3 laps as always to be well challenging, just like the Prix Course de France is going to be having 2 laps. We'll be doing a piece of cake. So I'm looking forward to race around in the forward section again, because it's going to get a lot of challenging after doing a successful, brilliant race on the maybe the 3rd championship event. Maybe I could probably have to go check on the Gran Turismo wiki fandom for the list of menu book in the GT Cafe. Alright, so I guess Prix Course de France is a fun moment for the 3rd championship event. So let's go and proceed to have one known Gran Turismo competitor to be on the interaction list. Maragolino. Hello, my name is Salvatore Maragolino, and I'll be driving a metallic yellow M3. I'm from Italy. I like BMW for the way it combines elegance and sportiness. It's also the car I started driving when I turned 18. Cool. It's a very pleasure to meet you, Maragolino. Your BMW M3 is a very good yellow color, just like my BMW M3 in the blue color. It's gonna get a lot of fun out there to have a one-on-one showdown between 2003 BMW M3 is about to go rolling out. Let's do this. Race number 3 in European Clubman Cup 600 is about to go competitive European style. But I can't wait for European Championship after the experience to be on Dragon Trail Gardens for the circuit experience. Gonna have to drive normally and go average. Here comes hairpin number 2, smoothly in. Gonna have to go basic cornering to be well advanced. Gonna have to keep my M3 working together. Going faster is the number 1 main goal to take first place in this video segment. Alright, looks like still got this under control to have installed parts to be well put up. Come on, just gonna have to take the outside. Go for the overtake on the BMW C8 2001 from the European FR Challenge. Passing through onto the test course section. Let's keep it cool. Go for the inside on hairpin number 3. Looks like Salvatore is doing well out there, folks. But luckily, Barrel Horses is still currently to catch up. But it's about to go uphill before it take the downhill to be in the final turn. Here we go. Gonna have to take the inside cornering and do the left turn at the inside. So close. Now let's push up on to lap number 2. Ooh, okay, looks like that was a close call to be on turn 1 to be correctly onto the brake. How very nice to see how Salvatore Malagalino is doing well out there in the 2003 BMW M3 with the same type. But clearly to have good enough to have a different look to be on the license plates. But it is also to be as the same, but it also colors out to be different. Let's go pressure up and deaccelerate. No need to do some drifting at the moment. I'm still gonna have to go up and ace that course. Okay, slow down. Keep the M3 steady. Wow, looks like already did by 4.6 seconds behind the gap away from 2 Gran Turismo competitor racers in the BMW M3 and AMG Mercedes C63S. But we're getting closer onto the final lap, folks. Just gonna have to do it quick and nice and neat. Okay, viewers, here I go. Let's take the final lap. But I can't wait to have my UDRS Insportec livery will be imported at any time, so I could probably have to get through with all kinds of my Total Drama liveries is now waiting to be on the next lineup for the list. But it will make sure I had to do some farming quickly to be on the circuit experience after menu book number 23. But of course, currently in part number 24 in this video is going to be doing some main racing segments to be on certain chances to be part in European Clubman Cup 600. But luckily, any kinds of European road cars, including the Porsche Taycan Turbo S, is now part of it to have some good different ways to see how performance cars is going to be well capable to be challenging up to have new scales and new set of challenges is going to be the #1 thrill to be on this moment. And also to have one especially thing that I should rather have to go with a Porsche Taycan Turbo S because it has a lot of good horsepower to go up by over 700. Over limit by the performance point might be quite good enough to take on with some good customization European road cars to be driving around on 3 racetracks. Final sector, here I go. Let's kick it up a notch and go clean racing. But I bet one of these days that this BMW M3 will be turned out to become as a drift car after this. But I'm so very excited to see how the M3 is about to be ready to go drifting action before the custom race will be at the free time moment. Down the hill I go and move to the final stretch. Checker flag is now well checked and complete. Oh yeah, now that's competition for European Clubman Cup 600, you guys. First place to have a blue BMW M3 tuner car is on the podium. So very good to be on lap number 3, to be at the fastest lap in 2 minutes 12.913 seconds in a total time of 6 minutes 42.321 seconds. More like having a 3-2-1 moment to be on the perfect time. Good race, folks. Very good, excellent race, well done on the European Clubman Cup 600 at Alsace Village. And there you go. 4-star roulette ticket is now achieved to be completed. And also to have a very good moment to be on the good news, the 2008 Alfa Romeo AC Competizione is now acquired to be specified in the menu book and registered to the car index. It looks like I have welcome to the car collector in number 25. I'm so very good to have 3 kinds of Alfa Romeo cars from small to medium to large. Now, just gonna have to give me a moment to have a captured thumbnail image. That should be quite good enough. Just gonna have to exit out, save the dirt replay to catch up to be on the main diary. But it was a lot of fun out there to have any kinds of European road cars to be outfitted with custom tuning parts and some upgraded performance to be on the limit in 600 performance points. So let's go back to the GT Cafe after the event is complete. But I'm so very glad to have this kind of a different image with 3 different kinds of Alfa Romeo cars. Is going to be, turns out, beautiful. Success and picture perfect to be well heritage in the country of Italy. Collection Alfa Romeo completed. Congratulations, you got all 3 cars. This completes your Alfa Romeo collection. Once you collect your rewards, I got some stories to tell you about these cars. Sounds good, Luca. Looks like I have another 3-star roulette ticket to be on the bronze. So I hope this is going to be a very good inspirational heritage story about 3 kinds of Alfa Romeo cars that Luca will be more likely to say. So let's give it for having a good stories about 3 kinds of Alfa Romeo cars will explain a lot of story. One of the oldest of Italy's many car companies in Milan's Alfa Romeo. Established in 1910, it's been around for more than a century. You can get a taste of its amazing history by studying its logo. It combines the cross of the cities of Milan with the snake that represents the local house of Visconti. That brand is a very good icon of Alfa Romeo. Well, both the company and its logo remain strong to this day. In 1911, Alfa Romeo took part in its first Grand Prix race to compete with other manufacturers from all over the world. In the 1920s and 1930s, the company won several races and championships in succession. Building on this success, Alfa Romeo decided to produce small numbers of production cars based on its race machines. And Alfa Romeo has remained a producer of high-performance cars ever since. Lovely story, Luca. I am so very proud to have this good historical moment about Alfa Romeo. So now, it's time to get ready to go for menu book number 24 in the next video. Is to take on in circuit experience to learn about a track. But collection is going to be the perfect moment to learn about a track we'll be using to be on Dragon Trail Gardens to perform a one-lap attack. Track will be unlocked is going to be on Autodromo National Monza, located in Italy. But I'm so very good to have 3 kinds of Alfa Romeo cars to be added up onto the garage. But luckily, you guys have already did. That should be a quite #1 collection to have all kinds of good year models about Alfa Romeo vehicles is going to be colored in red. Just gonna have to give me one more moment to be on the car collection until gonna have to do a roulette ticket. This car, marked Alfa Romeo's, return to the rear drive coupe and possess a lap top speed of 180.2 miles plus. Cool. Looks like that might be a very good top speed for the AC Competizione, up to 180.2 miles per hour to be added with plus. And for the 4C Launch Edition. The Launch Edition of the 4C, limited to 1,000 units, sold out almost immediately after going on sale. Sounds pretty awesome. So let's go and use 2 types of roulette ticket by 3 and 2 stars. Let's go with a 3 star to be ready to use. Let's see which prize should I get. Come on, give me a Ford Mustang. Nope. Clearly not good enough, but almost ended up onto low price credits. Now for the 2 star roulette ticket. Let's see. Of course, I'll make sure add some more Gran Turismo credits to add up onto my balance. So let's see, just gonna have to do one more star ticket, so I'll have to make sure to hold on to it before tomorrow. Alright viewers, looks like it's time to wrap this up at the end of the video, so I'll have to make sure to get myself prepared for the next part. In number 25 is going to be a circuit experience. We'll be at Dragon Trail Gardens to have 4 sectors, including a 1-lap time attack is about to go underway to have a certain Group 4 car will be temporarily to be part in the main menu book on the 24th. But number 25 is going to be the European Championship, which is going to be the 6th championship event after Asia Oceania. But there might be some more cars are still continue on to have 2 types of collection. On number 26 is going to be Ford, number 27 is Chevrolet, number 28 is going to be on the wide body American car, before entering to proceed on to the 29 is the Pan American Championship. Still got a lot of more things to do, you guys. I'll have to make sure building up with some more walkthroughs is going to be a long progression, so I could probably have to get started out to be on the circuit experience. So I'll make sure I'll get myself ready before putting up with some more currency credits to stack up more will get higher, because 1 million is going to be quite giving a main goal before climbing up to have my next goal will be at 5 million credits. But hopefully there might be some good high prices for having a main update. We'll be continue on to have different racetracks in circuit experience. We'll get you set up and go farming for currency credits. Thank you for enjoying watching the video in Gran Turismo 7, you guys. I hope you enjoyed. Just go subscribe to my YouTube channel for a like, comment, and click the bell for notification on upcoming content videos if you'd like to see. I'll be seeing you guys next time on Gran Turismo 7, and I look forward to see you again in the next video. Keep on racing, stay clean.